this is love. So this is love. So this is what makes life divine. I'm all aglow, and now I know the key to all heaven is mine. My heart has wings.
One of the worst things to happen to me creatively is when I'm cozy in bed for the night, ready to fall asleep, my mind will wander and drift, and suddenly I have an idea for a video. I think there's something about being in that relaxed state where the subconscious sort of bubbles to the top and ideas pop out. The problem is, I'm already half asleep in bed, and I know I'll forget the idea unless I write it down. But the idea of me writing it down when I'm drifting away is too much for me to handle. So every time I convince myself, no, this one's actually so good that you'll definitely remember it in the morning. You don't have to write it down. But as you can probably guess, I forget it pretty much every time I wake up. But you know what's even worse than that? Sometimes I actually do convince myself to write it down. I'll grab a pen and groggily scribble something, which seems like it would be a win, but when I look at my note in the morning, it's actual nonsense. This very morning, I woke up to a note that said, "Ducks with spoons." Ducks with spoons? What does that mean? How's that an idea? That's what's so interesting that I had to interrupt my precious sleep to write down last night. Tired me as an idiot. Anyways, I drew faces growing out of faces.
Hey my dudes, today I customized the cover of my sketchbook, even though I had no idea how to go about doing it. Should I have prepped the canvas before I put paint on it? Yes. Did I? Absolutely not. I could have looked up tips about how to do this properly, but I didn't. I am a kinesthetic learner. I learn by doing. Anytime I try and look up how to do something, my eyes glaze over and I retain no information. All I knew was that I wanted to draw my Bigfoot character, and I wasn't going to be doing any color. But with the sketchbook being a weird neutral gray, I gave it a white base first. I thought about using a Sharpie or a paint pen for the black outlines, but when I tried it, it was a horrible, horrible experience. Not because of the result was bad, but because of the texture of the felt tips running across the weird squishy surface of the sketchbook made my skin crawl, and I wasn't gonna have it. So despite not being a painter, I decided to use the paintbrush. Naturally, I didn't have as much control as I usually like to have, but in some places I was able to take advantage of the texture the paintbrush was giving me. Did it turn out how I was hoping? No, it never does. Do I think it's cute anyway? Yeah, I do. And I learned how to do sketchbook 2 a little more justice.
Studio Flimpo's sketchbook tour.
These are the thumbnail storyboards for my short film, The Everything Is Okay show. It's not out yet, it's still in its festival run. I do the thumbnails for all of my short films in Sketchbook first. It's a really easy way to just get your idea down on paper because, you know, worst comes to worst, you just put a Post-it over it and then boom.
This is a sketchbook from back when I was in a color theory and background design class in college. This is a thing I did from observation from life in Maine. This is on the boat there, just scribbled in crayon. I go to the zoo or I go to parks and, you know, do little studies. I also do like original characters and fan art sometimes.
I use it for a lot of notes and then also just like sketching, doodling. I'm not like super precious about each drawing. An assortment of like doodles for a D&D campaign that Ren runs. I had a class that we would just like draw stuff at the Met called Draw at the Met. A bunch of like birds, and then there's Perseus with his ass out.
I also have Perseus with his ass out.
Stitch this with your sketchbook tour and let us know if you want to see more. We have a lot.
Don't even listen to the songs I record, but she be banging that Drake in my car. I'm so far gone. She stay blasting Trey and his songs. It's like she never heard of me. Now every time somebody asks me if I sing songs to get my women, I say no, they say, okay, I don't believe it. I say no, I swear I never do it. And every time a nigga asks me if I sing songs to get at women, I say no, he say, who do you think you can? I know you stole my girlfriend. Yeah, fair enough. You see, I just don't play fair, but it's fair enough, 'cause your girl broke my heart.
Everyone is asking what SEO is, where to put it, how to hide it, so I'm going to show you a little tutorial. First, to figure out your SEO, you're going to go into the search engine and type in a phrase, something that has to do with what your post is about. Then you're going to scroll down until you see these little boxes right here. This is what people are literally typing in to find content like yours. So you're going to screenshot this or put it in your notes. These are the phrases that you're going to use as your SEO. Then go back to editing your post and click add text. You're going to type in these phrases, just separating them by a comma, and feel free to add more. Anything else you think people would be typing in the search engine to find a post like yours. Then you're going to use 2 fingers to shrink it way down like this and slide it way up to the top of the screen. Seeing those little dotted lines is going to tell you that it's still there even though you can't see it on the post. Then come back down into the edit and drag this arrow way over to the right so that way this SEO stays on the screen for the entire duration of your video. And that's it. This is your SEO. This is going to run on screen for the algorithm to read. Your next step is making sure that your caption and your text on screen hit a lot of those keywords. This is how you make your content searchable so the algorithm picks it up and pushes it out to more people because it knows where to go. And once it's in front of the right audience, you're going to get more engagement on these posts because they were looking for posts like yours. If this is something that you're trying to do, you're really trying to grow and monetize on TikTok, make sure you save this tutorial and add it to all of your posts. I mean all of your posts. Every post has SEO. Drop a comment if this was helpful, and as always, hit that follow so you don't miss my tips on how to grow and start getting paid on this app.
Reboot as soon as I am able. Every other day I'm wondering what's a human being gotta be like. What's a way to just be competent? Be sweet and sweet for my life. Every other day I'm wondering, was it a mistake to try and define what uncertain's that incompetence? These sweet instincts for my life. Da 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 da
I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Come along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Come along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Come along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Come along if you feel.
Please don't mind my hair, but it is time to do the old sketchbook tour. This is gonna be a little scary, not gonna lie. First page? Oh, surprising. I guess the first couple pages were used for like cutting things out. And then it looks like this was working on a little bit of color theory and shading. Ah, here we are, the actual art. Okay, I can tell this one was done with watercolor. And it looks like I just went over it in pen. That is like, first of all, nobody's head is shaped like that. I mean, the colors are kind of cute though. Next we got, okay, this is so bad. Okay, I do not want to show you, but I guess I have to. Okay, there are so many things wrong with this. I don't even know where to start. Moving on. I mean, it's not too bad, but it is like from the graphic novel style, I guess, so it's not too bad. It looks like these pages were used for like a different art project where I was painting something else. Here's a cake, which is painted with watercolor, I think. The cake part itself actually doesn't look too horrible though. Just the macarons and a little bit of the frosting is kind of unrealistic. This one is actually kind of cool. Like, of course, there's some things that could be better about it, but overall, I really like the idea. This one is so pretty. This one is so bad, but it was supposed to be Groot. Okay, no, this is so disturbing. Let's move on. Oh, wow. Okay, this is like so rainbow. Just look at that waterfall though. It's so pretty. Oh look, there's the classic bun that I always used to draw. I don't know why this one's just stuck in here, but I mean, I don't know. It's kind of crooked. Again, this looks like a test page. Some more cutting out. That is so bad. No, the proportions are so off. Well, this one was supposed to be a Beanie Boo, so it's not too bad, but like, it could definitely be better. It looks like I was experimenting with some more Beanie Boo type styles. That one is obviously a massive fail, and it looks like that is the end of the sketchbook. Tell me what you guys think.
We're going to be finishing up this sketchbook spread by filling in this white space right here with the drawing today. While I talk about why my sketchbook is filled with beautiful, completed drawings and not just sketches. I've seen a lot of discourse about this in the online art community recently, debating whether sketchbooks should be beautiful or just be used for practicing your skill and not be worried about what the sketchbook actually looks like. My opinion on that is, you can do whatever you want with your own sketchbook. Me personally, I like to make this sketchbook filled with beautiful drawings because I post every drawing in this sketchbook on TikTok, so I like to make all my drawings cute and fully rendered. But then again, I also have like 4 other sketchbooks. I have a travel sketchbook, I have one sketchbook that I just use for practicing and developing my art style. That one's just full of sketches, and I don't color at all in that sketchbook. As an artist, I have a lot of sketchbooks for a lot of different purposes. But in 2024, with AI art and everything happening with the art community, there is no right and wrong for art. As long as you're creating anything, you're doing amazing, sweetie. Don't be mad because you're jealous of my beautiful sketchbook.
TikTok trends got a hold of me. What in the unholy hell is that? Oh hell no! What the fuck is... I just need a moment of silence for this. Guys, I was cooking so hard in 2023. The anatomy practice was crazy. You know what? This isn't that bad, I guess. Oh. That's nice, Serena. I guess I was improving. What the f- I'm so confused.
Buy one for every computer you use. Anything else is like going to the store, taking the disc and walking out the door. It's called thieving, stealing, taking what not yours. That stealing, taking what not yours, taking what not yours, taking what not yours. That.
Have you guys ever seen this art style on Pinterest? Well, today in my sketchbook, we're going to be taking inspiration from this character. I think she looks so cute and awkward, so we're going to draw it in my style, as kind of like a self-portrait. We're not going to color it yet, though. We're just going to fill this whole entire page with a bunch of sketches. I love the square eyes, and I love the big messy bun on the top of her head as well. I'm pretty sure the original character is wearing glasses, but I just chose to make their eyes literally just be squares. And I also decided to change up what the hand shape looks like because I wanted it to be more in my style. Now, we're going to try and draw this same exact character but in a slightly different pose. This was honestly just my warm-up for this day, so it wasn't perfect, but I should try doing this more often, where whenever I draw a character that I really like, I should draw them multiple times until I have it down perfectly. But after drawing the second character, I then got bored and decided to make a bunch of cute little doodles around both of these characters. Like I said, this sketchbook page is just a bunch of sketches everywhere. Let me know if you guys want to see these drawings fully colored and rendered with my markers. Maybe I'll end up doing that, maybe not, I don't know. But again, this is just a study. I credited the original artist. Check them out on Twitter. And let me know in the comment section what you guys think my version of this character turned out looking like. I swear if it was colored, you would be able to see the differences more clearly, but I don't know. I was just so obsessed with this art style, I needed to do a study of it immediately. So yeah, this is just an art style study. Let me know if you guys want to see more sketchbook sessions, and bye! Okay, here's an example of what not to do when drawing portraits, you guys. I do this all the time when I'm just mindlessly drawing, and usually it screws me up in the end. So learn from my mistakes, you guys. Okay, so as you can see, I'm drawing this portrait, doing a silhouette, doing the sketching, and then I think it looks so good, and I'm like, whoa, I'm so talented. But then I get so caught up with shading on that one side of the face when the other side of the face isn't even sketched yet. Like, I haven't even drawn the other eyeball at this point. So learn from my mistakes, you guys, because this always messes me up and it makes me shade way too much when I overwork one specific part of the portrait and then I have to catch up with the rest of the portrait. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately, it didn't screw me up too bad with this portrait, but in the past, it has really ruined a drawing that I really thought was good in the beginning, and then I just overwork it. But yeah, thank God this portrait still turned out good, and this whole spread is so adorable. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya!
It's another day of working in my sketchbook, trying to get through artist block. To make this a little bit more interesting and a little bit more challenging, I am only allowing myself to use these Posca paint markers. And I'm only going to be using the colors I have pulled out here, plus white. If you've been watching my videos, then you're probably wondering how I'm still in artist block and why I haven't broken through it yet. Funny enough, I've been wondering the same thing, but I found out some information recently, which has completely changed things for me. Apparently, it is very common to go through some variation of creative block or artist block when you're pregnant. Can you imagine that? My body is too busy creating something entirely different that it has never done before, and now I'm struggling to paint. This has allowed me to let go of a bit of the frustration that I've been holding towards myself, because how can I be mad? My body is creating the biggest project of its life. Is it still hard to deal with? Yeah, I mean, art is my whole life. This is my job, it's everything I do. But it's also pushing me to try things that I wouldn't normally try and focus on areas of my business and life that I don't normally put a whole lot of attention on. For example, I have worked in my sketchbook more in the last few months than I have probably in my entire life. And all of these little things that I'm doing to work through this artist block are helping. I stayed out of the studio for a few weeks because I was so scared to come in here because everything felt so overwhelming. I kept looking at all of these projects that I had started and couldn't finish because I didn't have any motivation. And now I'm in the studio every single day. I haven't finished any big projects yet, but I have started some things. I've been playing around with different mediums, and like I said, I've been working in my sketchbook. And look at how cute this page turned out. I wouldn't have even thought to try something like this if I wasn't going through this block. So I'm giving myself a bit of grace, and I hope you do too. See you in the next one. Bye!
So this entire sketchbook
Bo Annie? So who the fuck is Mary Ann? Who is Mary Ann? Who's Mary Ann? This entire booklet is dedicated to the drawings of every single Five Nights at Freddy's character. And who the hell's Mary Ann? Okay, we can see us. Oh, she's beautiful. I can't defend myself for this one. I can't defend myself for this one. I'm so sorry. Free draw. Oh, so you. Why is he flying out? Why is he flying out? Why is he flying out like a turd from the toilet? Holy fuck. What the fuck is going on here? Oh.
Part 3, I'm going through my old sketchbooks. We have a lemon meringue pie, a very interesting tree with lots of butterflies and flowers, a watercolor piece, one of my first probably that takes up the whole page, done in, well, watercolor, and I think this is Sharpie down here actually. But like, the idea is kind of cute though. Oh my gosh, you guys, I remember being so obsessed with this one. I was so proud of it, and for a good reason. I mean, it really does like pop. I mean, it's kind of a cool art piece if it was more realistic. I mean, I don't know. I guess I still kind of like it. Oh my gosh, this used to be my favorite thing on the planet. And honestly, it's still kind of cute. Like, I used to worship this one. Here we have Stitch. This one I have to say is actually pretty cool. Like, I don't love the top, but the crystals, like, those are cool. Next is a llama. There was a bunch of blank pages and now we have a wolf. Ooh, wow. Okay, this one is really nice. Another wolf, this is very interesting. Hair braids, but like themes. Oh my gosh. Whoa, more themes. Not gonna lie, they're kind of cute themes though. Themed mermaid tails. You guys, what on earth? I don't know where I got these ideas. This is insane. Okay, well, this one's a little bit more normal. Flowers, that's a little bit pretty, I suppose. And next is some palm trees. I think we're finally getting to the end of this sketchbook. Planets. And another braid. And is that the end or is there one more? Hold on. One last one, the finale. Oh my gosh. I remember doing this on a road trip and I like loved it. Here's the thing. I feel like some of my art back then was in a way more creative, which makes me sad because like, I don't know, this is so abstract and I don't do this kind of stuff anymore. Maybe I should start doing it again because honestly, this is a really cool idea and I kind of like it. I still have a bunch more to go through, so keep watching for my next video. Part 2 of going through my old sketchbook. I think we can all know what YouTube channel this is from. Next is just this unfinished, like, geometric fox looking thing. I feel like I thought I cooked when I did this page, but like, I only partially cooked. Again, I probably thought this was so amazing. You know what, even though this one isn't that great, it was at least good that I was practicing like a new style of art, so that's kind of cool. This looks like I was coming up with an idea for some Halloween art. Wait, are those arms on the sides? Oh, okay, this looks like the final product of that, I guess. Some more abstract stuff. Ooh, look at this ice cream cone. The top looks good, I have to admit, but the bottom is just like, okay. Random sketch page, I guess. Another random page. I remember using these markers like all the time though. Another abstract page. This one is very interesting. And that's all I have in this sketchbook. For the next part, I will be going through my watercolor sketchbook.
Shine my shoes, brother! Lay down in the forest, live with my affliction. I cannot breathe when you're there. I can't see when you're smiling to me, and I try to smile back.
Si tienes problemas con no saber qué hacer en la primera página de tu sketchbook, cálmate. Que es tan fácil como dejarlo para el último. Y a ver, y es que muchos nos ponemos la presión de la primera página, que debe ser grandiosa, pero el sketchbook realmente es para prueba y error, practicar y aprender. Y lo que yo suelo hacer, como verás en el video, es que suelo colocar solo la fecha en que inicié y terminé el sketchbook y una pequeña anotación de mi yo futuro. Y es que ustedes no entienden lo que me encanta de revisar todas mis libretas. Me encanta revisar libretas antiguas porque me encanta ver mi progreso. Entonces me sirve bastante saber el tema de las fechas, porque yo puedo ir comparando, ¿no? Cuánto he mejorado de tal fecha a tal fecha. Pero en el caso de que realmente no sepas qué dibujar o qué hacer en tu sketchbook, yo solo te recomiendo que busques en Pinterest sketchbook y ya. Y acá te puedes inspirar. Acá te van a salir un montón de dibujos, sketchbook que han hecho otras personas, y acá puedes tomar ideas sobre qué puedes dibujar, qué puedes practicar, etc. Yo te lo recomiendo bastante porque cada vez que yo entro a Pinterest siempre me dan ganas de continuar dibujando. Y bueno, la cosa es que si quieres inspiración, Pinterest.
today I'm going to show you how to make these cool little accordion sketchbooks. I'm actually going away soon and I wanted to take the opportunity to do some plein air painting, which I haven't really done a lot of, and the thought of bringing a very big, thick sketchbook is overwhelming and I'm not going to finish it all. So here's what you need. I'm going to be bringing with me while I'm out and about exploring a sketchbook that I use for pencil and pen only, and my watercolor sketchbooks. I'm so happy with how they turned out, and I can't wait to use them and share with you guys what I painted and where I went, and that will come soon to follow.